Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my kind of October, November favorites. I guess it's October really, or like really fall favorites. Let's put it this way. Let's call it a fall favorites because I think I missed my favorites last month and I've got a lot of products to share with you and some of them are just amazing. So let's get started. So the first thing first, let's just talk about this. I don't talk about water on my channel, but I want to mention it. We have been buying this Cosco pH 9.5 water for a few months now. Since they opened a Costco in my city. They opened it in August, I believe. So basically, since August, we have been buying this water, and my husband has a problem with like an acid reflux. Is that what you call it? And he told me that the moment he started drinking this water, his acids are under control. And I personally don't have any like medical, thanks goodness, issues, but I have been really enjoying this water, and my husband noticed a big difference. My children loves this water, and I keep telling him like water tastes like water, but apparently the alkaline water that has 9.5 pH or higher, it's actually very good for you and detoxified apparently your entire body or something. I don't know. My husband is a physician, he knows. Yeah, but basically I just want to let you know that this is just something, you know, I never talk about this, but he loves that, and he said it did help him quite a bit. I wanted to share it in here, and yeah, it's you getting like, if you have a Costco near your, you know, wherever you live, this is like $9 for a case of 12 or 18 in the case, and those are big. Those are those are 1 liter, so those are pretty big, you know, and we have them like all over the house. Everybody's just grabbing one. So yeah, so I wanted just to briefly talk about this. And also probably the last few videos you guys noticed that I kind of changed my hairstyle a little bit. I started curling them differently for the past 2 months, and I had this in my cabinet in my, you know, in my bathroom, but I was never very comfortable in using the wand kind of curler. You know, I always use the one that has like a little clip that was just easier to use. But you know what, this one is giving me such a nice kind of a curly effect, which I like better. So I did burn myself a few times. Oh yeah, you can't even tell, but I did burn myself quite a few times. It's a little learning process, but I do love, and this particular one is Bionic. I'm gonna try to find this one and link down below for you guys, but it's really good. I basically, you know, just take my hair and just go around. Well, I'm not doing a good job right now, but you know what I mean, you know, and it just leaves you such a nice kind of, you know, curly hair. And the good thing is I don't wash my head every day, so the curls stays, okay? For the next day, sometimes I'll just do the front just to zhuzh up a little bit, but generally the whole head of curls kind of stays, and I just kind of, you know, give a little poof there and I'm good to go. So yeah, I have been really liking this, and like I said, I had this for at least 2 years in my, or a year in my, you know, in my cabinet, and it just needs, you just need to learn, you know, and I'm glad I finally stick to it, and I do like my hair. Let me know, what do you guys think? Do you like my new hair? Because I do. All right, now let's talk about a few products, and then I will go to, I have a few SLGs and handbags and 1 pair of shoes, which I love so much, and I'm so glad that I purchased it. But first thing first, I think I mentioned this in the past, or maybe I didn't. This is the YSL. It's called the Hydra Bounce Lotion Essence, and it's from the Pure Shots line. This is amazing. I think I shared it with you when I hauled this 2 months ago or 3 months ago, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I use up to here, and I use this every morning. So I didn't use a lot because honestly you don't need a lot. This is like very kind of thick think about this like a very thick toner. So it's, the little bit goes a long way. That's why I said like I don't really use a lot, but I'm gonna show you, see like one droplet of this. Look how thick it is. Can you even see? It's not even like, it's not really like even running my hand very quickly because it's quite thick. So when you kind of rub, you know, I kind of pat against my, you know, face, and it just hydrates so nicely. And especially like the morning, you know, when I wake up and wash my face and I just pat this all around, and I feel like it's just giving me such a nice hydration. I used to have that prep lotion from YSL, which was coming like in a foam kind of a form, which I loved as well, but I think I like this one better. It is, I used up the other one, by the way. I think this one is more expensive than the prep lotion, but I love it. And I think my skin loves it too, because it's just, especially if you have a drier skin, you know, it's just great. Before I do any of my you know, skincare, morning skincare, you know, apply any of my morning skincare products, I always start with this. Okay, so sticking to the face, one thing that I want to mention is the Touch Up primer, and this is the one, the liquid silk canvas primer. This stuff is amazing. I love this. Again, I use it before my foundation, and I always use primer. I don't know, I'm just that person that just likes, you know, use primers. Again, it's like, you know, it's very kind of a silky consistency, very nice, very creamy, very soothing to the skin, and I feel like it just gives you this nice canvas, you know, that you can just go ahead and slap your foundation on, and it's just, I don't know, it just does something, you know. I have been having such a good foundation days, and maybe, well, I have this for a while and I've been using it for a while, so I know this is good, but also the foundation that I've discovered a few weeks ago, and I have been like religiously using every single day, no matter if it's a weekend or if it's not a weekend, is the Dior Capture Total Cell Energy Super Potent Serum Foundation. This thing is amazing, okay? And normally I actually purchased from the Dior website, and it was kind of shot in the dark. I was trying to match myself. I got it in the color 1N, I believe. Yeah, this is in a 1N color. It does come with a pump. It matched my skin perfectly. I'll pump a little bit in here so you can see. I was afraid it might be a little bit too, you know, too dark, but no, it's actually, once I put, and you know, once I distribute all over my face, you know, it actually looks great. I use it with my beauty blender, and you guys, the skin, if it says serum foundation, that's what they mean. It's serum foundation. It's so nice. I have it on obviously today, and I never had a bad foundation day from the day I was using this. Okay, it doesn't dry out, doesn't you know, give you this little, you know, kind of a cracks on your face, you know, that little scaly kind of face. It's just so nice. I use 2 pumps on my face. 2 pumps is just enough to cover my entire face, and it is expensive, but I love it. I don't think I can live without this foundation. So I think this is the one that replaced the one that used to be in the droplets, with very kind of thin. This is amazing. I will link it down below for you, and you have to go and try it, because truly this is so good, and especially for more, you know, mature skin like mine. You know, I'm not super young anymore, so yeah, I highly recommend this foundation. So speaking of Dior, I want to talk about the eyeshadow that I have been enjoying quite a bit. And this is a Dior, this is one of those, I think, pretty sure this is the limited edition. It's 022 Cruise Look. I will link this one, exact one, down below. There are a few that are similar to this quint, not a quad, but it is, this particular one is just so beautiful. I have it on my eyes in combination with Natasha Denona, which I'm gonna link down below as well, but this even on its own is just stunning. This is like everyday natural makeup look, and you can actually put quite a few different looks because you have a little bit of that kind of a mauvey color and a little bit of the gold, and you have, you know, lighter one. If you want to deepen a little bit crease, you have that middle color. I think these are so beautiful. Yeah, I know it's limited edition, but oh, I'm gonna find it for you guys and link it down below. You have to get it because it's worth every penny. And your you know, eyeshadows, the formula is just, it's heavenly. Okay, it's so silky, so smooth, it blends incredibly. Highly recommend it. I have to mention one more eyeshadow which I am obsessed with. This is my one and done eyeshadow when I have, you know, those days where I have to be up very early and I have to be out of the door very quickly, and I do my very quick makeup, which I did a tutorial of my 10 minutes makeup, which I'm gonna link it up there so you can go ahead and check it out. And I'm pretty sure I'm featuring this eyeshadow. This is from Hourglass and it's called Smoke. This is, like I said, this is one of those one and done eyeshadows. This is such a beautiful smoky kind of coppery brownish color. It's stunning, okay? And I have been using it for like entire September, entire October, and then, you know, till I discover basically the Dior. I am obsessed with this, and you can tell like how much I actually used. I'm gonna swatch this for you because this color is stunning. Look at this. And like I said, it's one and done. I put my 24-hour Smashbox eye primer on my lids, and then I put this on top, and it just has a sheen, has a depth, has enough color, you know, and you don't need anything else. I don't put anything else when I use this because, you know, I'm usually in rush when I do my one and done look. So I had to mention this because this color is amazing. All right, I have one lipstick that I wanted to mention, which I wore a lot from the beginning of the fall, and this is from Chanel, and it's a color called Cecile, and I have this lipstick for a little while, and this lipstick is very kind of a natural. It could be your year-round, to be honest with you. It could be your year-round lipstick, but for some reason I always start reaching for this lipstick when the fall comes. So I love it. I don't have it on today. I have my Givenchy lipstick, but this one is beautiful. Again, if you're looking one of those more nude kind of a lipsticks, but with a little bit hint of pink, basically like your lips but better, this is a great color. Okay, it's not as wild, like let's say the other one I like, the Call It a Day from Gucci, but this one is more subtle, I will say, than the Gucci, and again it just gives you such a beautiful lips. It's stunning. Love this lipstick. So Cecile from Chanel, again I'll link it down below for you guys. You have to try it out because this is like one of my favorite lipsticks. All right, we need to mention a bronzer, which I have been using. Again, I've been on a Gucci obsession for a long time, and I'm gonna say like mid-September I started going back to my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in the number 2, and I love it. So I have to mention it. I have to mention it because even in those get ready with me videos, you guys probably have seen it. I was using this bronzer, and that's what I have on today. It's beautiful. I also have a guirlande on, which just gives me that little, you know, little sheen, as you can see. I'll link all my makeup down in the description box. But this bronzer is like my go-to right now. It's so good. It's not over pigmented. You can build it up definitely, but it's just so nice to use, so easy to use. If you want a little bit, you just use it once. If you want to build it up, go twice, 3 times, you know, with the brush. And I use my big brush from La Mer, which I love with this bronzer, and I just have to mention it. Okay, the last beauty product before we go to the perfumes. I told you I have a lot, but I have to mention my Hourglass palette. This is the ambient palette, lightning. Edit Universe. There is a little darker version of this that came up for the holidays, but I purchased obviously the lighter version because I am so super pale, and my most favorite color is obviously this powder. I am just obsessed with this powder. I was looking at the Sephora to buy this on its own, but I didn't see in my store. I have to check in the online if they have just to buy it on its own, because I have to get it because I am literally running low on this. I'm afraid that it might be not enough, but I also love these blushes and the little highlighter that you get in here. I do have a blushes on from this palette today, and of course I have that setting powder. I love this palette. If you are thinking of getting this and you're not sure, go get it. You're not gonna regret it. All right, let's talk about the perfumes. I have 4 perfumes that I need to mention. I was trying to keep it to like minimum, but I have to mention it. So the first one, very quickly, it's the original Twilly. I finished it. That's it. There's no more Twilly, and I was thinking to purchase it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put on my Christmas wish list, so maybe Santa can bring me another 50 ml or 100 ml. This perfume is beautiful. I don't like the Twilly Privé. That is not my favorite. I do have a little 30 ml, so I'm kind of struggling to finish it, but this one was amazing. Love this one a lot. And I did try at the Sephora store. I think they have something with the ginger, like a yellowish kind of Twilly, and I do like this one as well. So yeah, I might try the other one as well, but this is the original Twilly, which I love, and it could be worn like a year long, but mine is done. Another one that I only use during the fall and winter season, and I have it for a few years, and hopefully this year will be the last year that I'm gonna finish, because you know it's not good to keep your perfume for a long period of time. And I'm talking about the Hermes, and this is one of those I cannot pronounce. Those are the one with the amber, I think. Yeah, it's one of those very warm kind of you know, scents. I will link that exact one below. Again, I only wear it during the winter and fall because this very kind of ambery, very warm kind of a scent, and it just feels so nice and cozy. And like I mentioned it, I have it for a few years, and this is, I believe this is a 50 ml bottle. I'm pretty sure it does come with a bigger one, but I purchased it a few years ago. Not a regret. This is amazing perfume, but like I said, I have just, you can probably tell, I have just very little left in here. So probably this winter I'll be done with this perfume. So I always find an excuse, you know, when you finish the perfume, you're allowed to buy another one. And I purchased recently during the Sephora VIB sale, purchased 2 new perfumes. So yes, I kind of feel like I have an excuse, you know, to do it. All right, something that I don't mention a lot, but I love is the Cashmere by Christian Dior. And this is one of their Maison, I think they call it, perfumes, you know, one of those fancy ones that you can only buy it in the boutique or online. I will link that exact one. Mine is huge because when I purchase it, I think this is like 200 ml. I may be wrong, but I think it is. It's huge. When I purchased it, they only had this size available. I'm pretty sure they have smaller sizes available. I will link it down below for you guys. You can check it out. This is very fresh smell, but I don't know, there's something about this that I like it during the fall and winter and possibly spring. I didn't feel like wearing it a lot during the summer, and maybe just the fact that summers here in the south are just so hot and so sticky, but it is very fresh, you know. It's think like, gosh, I don't have the computer in front of me to tell you the notes, but I will link this one down below so you can go and check it out. It is a fresh kind of a scent, and I love this. I absolutely love it. It's nothing like I have in my collection. It's not flowery, it's not musky, it's not powdery. It's just, I don't know, I'm thinking about like a cotton kind of, you know, thing. It's very unique. So if you wanna, you know, read it a little bit of the notes, because yeah, I'm not prepared to talk about this. But anyway, it's a great perfume, so I absolutely love it. And the last one that I have to mention, because this perfume has been one of my favorites since I came to America, when I met my friend. and she was wearing that perfume, and she kind of turned me on to this. And I'm talking about a Christian Dior Dune. And again, this is one of those perfumes that some people can wear all year round. And I admit, occasionally I'll I'll use this in the spring and summer, but I think fall and winter, this is the perfume that I like to use the most. And I don't think it's very popular anymore, like that you can walk into the department store and just find it, even like on Sephora website. I don't think you can. This is just something that you can find in the boutiques, or I think Macy's also carry this. I will link it definitely down below for you guys. Of course, on the Dior website, you can find this. If you buy from the Dior website, you get this beautiful packaging, but this is one of those. This is just so warm and so... it's just cozy, This is one of those cozy perfumes. It is heavier than cashmere. I cannot even compare those two. These are like completely two different perfumes. But this one, I remember when I was in college and I purchased one small bottle of this. I saved some money and I finally purchased that bottle of the Dior. And I remember going to CVS and the lady told me, "What is the perfume you're smelling? It smells so rich." So I thought it was just so cute the way she said that, and it just made me feel so good, because obviously I was so young, and maybe it was even too heavy for me for then, but who cares? I love that smell. Again, I don't know exactly the notes, but trust me when I tell you, it's one of my faves. All right, I have two SLGs that I want to share with you. The very first one is something that I've recently got it, and I have been using it basically sometimes for my sunglasses. Now I'm using it for my prescription glasses, and this is the Woody Woody sunglasses case, glasses case from Louis Vuitton. This is the one that has the yellow kind of, not the yellow, red trim leather. I think it did come with the different leathers in the past, but the one that I could find on the website, it was obviously the red, and it has a very nice kind of microfiber kind of interior. So I do have my these are my Chanel prescription glasses, which are so old, and I only use them when I when I have to work. Obviously I don't wear them every day, but this is such a nice SLG. You can obviously use it for your sunglasses. You can use it for your prescription glasses. I finally made an appointment to go to get my eyes checked again, because probably the last time I had it was like 4 years ago, which is a shame. So I had those glasses for such a long time, and my husband was like, we need to go. So yeah, so I made appointment. So, and I do have a Dior frames, which I show you guys in the past. So I have a new Dior frames, which I'm gonna be putting my new lenses. And then once I get my new prescription. So yeah, I really do like this case. Again, I'll link it down below if available, so you guys can check it out for yourself. Chanel card holder. This has been used and abused for the past 2 months. Finally, I'm switching, I switched to my wallet, because at some point this was just so full of, cards, and I even put some cash in between here that I felt like I'm just gonna destroy it. So anyway, yeah, I just switched to the wallet just yesterday. So I wanted to still share this with you that I have been using this like crazy, and I know Chanel comes out with so many different card cases almost every season, so sometimes maybe it's difficult to buy the exact same one. I like the CC detail. It's just slightly different, but this is the good color. When I take it a little bit further away, you can see this is the exact. So it's like a darker kind of raspberry pink color. I just think it's beautiful. It's all like a caviar, leather, and it's like a standard card holder. I'll link some similar ones below if you guys want to check it out, but this is just amazing. All right, the shoes that I wanted to mention, you guys, are obviously my Prada loafers. If you are following me on Instagram, you've seen me photographing this a lot and sharing, these shoes on my stories. They are very dirty. I have to polish them a little bit, but I have been wearing them basically since I got them, you know, September. When was it? Late September. Yes, the weather has been a little bit crazy. Sometimes it's warm, sometimes it's, you know, cold, and we've been having already like some very, very cold, you know, days. But these are amazing, and I feel like I'm just gonna wear them for the whole winter. Yeah, I mean, I already got the compliments. These are just the standard, you know, standard loafers. I'm sorry, like these are like so dirty. I have to wash them a little bit, but yes, I've got a lot of compliments on those shoes. I even performed last weekend. We had a performance where I could wear jeans actually, so I was actually wearing these shoes with my jeans, and they look pretty nice, you know, pretty sharp. So I've got a few compliments. So yes, I know some of you said that they you tried them on at the store and they felt very kind of hard. Yes, when I bought them, you know, wore them a few times around the house, they feel a little stiff, but now that I have them for over a month, I wear them almost every day, they soften up quite a bit, so they are very, very comfortable. I have no complaints whatsoever. Obviously, you know, the shoes, you need to break them in a little bit, so, but they're all, you know, all leather shoes, so amazing. If I find these shoes, if the Prada loafers are still available, I will definitely link them down below for you guys. I know there are ones that comes with more like a chunky, you know, sole. I went for more traditional ones. Either one, I think either ones are nice, so I'll try to find them if they're still available. I'll link them down below. So the last two items I want to share with you obviously are my handbags, and I have been actually pretty good at rotating most of my handbags this past, I would say, 2 months. I really, yeah, I feel like I've been switching constantly, and sometimes even like daily, which is, you know, it's quite unusual, but I think but I've decided to show you the two which I probably worn the most, and I am rocking the YSL. I'm having a YSL moment, you guys, so I'm talking about these two. Obviously, this is my the YSL suede camera bag. You know, this is again such a fall winter handbag, so I have been using this one a lot. I'm giving my black a little break. I did use it, the black one, maybe once for the weekend, and I have been really trying to use this one more because, you know, I have a black one for over 2 years, and I just feel now is the time, you know, to use this one. So I have been reaching for this one a lot, and surprisingly, I don't have much trouble, you know, pairing this one with my outfits. It's see, even the sweater that I have on, it just goes so nicely with my outfit. So I really, really do like this handbag a lot. Love it. And again, if it's still available, I know these are sometimes just can be sold out so quickly, but if they're available, I will find it. And of course, I started using my puffer bag in the, yeah, towards the end of September. I started using this handbag, and I love it. This is just such a nice bag, and I especially love the softness of this leather. I don't know, I don't think this is I forgot if this is a lambskin. I don't think so. I think it's a calfskin, but my goodness, sometimes I drive and I just pet this handbag, you know, I just put it in the passenger seat, and I just literally like just do this because it feels so soft, so cushiony. I mean, this whole handbag is like yummy, you know, even the bottom, everything. It's just so nice. So yeah, so I have been, this is, right now this bag is full of stuff because I actually have been using it. So I have my crap in here, and it's funny how you open it, it looks a little bit like a jacket, you know. But yes, I'm having a YSL moment. I was even, you know, using my envelope bag the other day, and it's just, yeah, I feel like I'm so much into YSL right now. And obviously this is just such a, you know, cold weather handbag, because obviously the whole spring and summer I wasn't using it because I feel like this is more like, you know, like kind of looks like a jacket, right? Like a quilted jacket. So yeah, I feel like this is just appropriate bag to carry these days. All right, guys, so this is it. That's all I wanted to talk today. This video is already super duper long. because I just have a lot to say. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the notification bell, obviously. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and if you use any of those products, and anything that I can obviously find, I'll link it down in the description box so you guys can go ahead and check it out. Also, let me know what perfumes you like to use for, you know, the fall and winter months. What are your favorites? Because I'm always you know, searching for the good kind of a warm perfumes. I do have a replica, the Fireplace, I think it's called, something like that, By the Fireplace, which is another really good winter perfume. And it's actually, it does smell exactly like a fireplace. So I think once it gets very, very cold, that's when I'm gonna start using the By the Fireplace, because yeah, that one is literally like a walking fireplace. So anyway, all right guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.